Follow me to adventure!
Super Adventure Box adventures are done, and I'm back in the real, quote-unquote, real world. Down in the Tangled Depths. So all of Auric Basin is now done, and now all I got left for Heart of Thorns adventures is the Tangled Depths. And I think I remember doing this one. I just don't remember much about it. I think you'd get turned into a spark or something. Here, I'll check it out. So here I am, down near the bottom. So I definitely got gold, but only by 5 seconds. And it looks like the times... Ooh, I'm gonna have to take 10 seconds off my time to get top 500. That is a little worrisome. Also, Grimjack up there again. I'm wondering if that's 100% legit. We'll find out, I guess. Let's give it a shot and see what it looks like, and see if I can improve my time. Let's get going. Okay, so I'm a spark, dash forward, go with the flow, merge with the ley lines, become invulnerable for a short time. Okay, and then teleport. How far can you teleport? Not that far, actually. And what are the cooldowns on these things? Oh, it gets locked off? For how long? Do I have to... Oh, and then when I hit a checkpoint, it recharges. Is the same thing with every skill? Yeah, okay. Now, do they all recharge when you get... Well, what about this? Oh, what is this? What is this? I guess I'll have to find out. Let's go there. Okay, it shoots a projectile. Okay. So there's 5 checkpoints only. One there, one there. What is that thing? Up there. I'll have to figure that out later. We dash. What's this? Activate. Oh, and that brings that back. Now what's this thing do? Is this just telling you to, like, jump from here? How do you merge? You just become invulnerable. I feel like this is supposed to do something. What happens if I dash on this? Did it jump me? It might have jumped me. Vulnerable for a brief time. Okay. So if I go there... This time I don't have any of those buttons. See if it still does the thing. No, not really. It didn't jump me. Okay, that took a long time. I think I'm going to have to learn the ins and the outs of this. It looks like there's intricate things that I'm not quite understanding just yet. Like, what does a middle skill do? Why do I need that? Okay, let's try it again. I'm going to do a little bit off camera, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm back. And for you, what made, through the magic of editing, what may seem to be just a split second has passed, but for me it's been several weeks. It's been about 4 weeks, I'd say, almost a month. And not because I've been running this for a month, because I haven't. I think I played it for another 3 hours after I said I'm going to try this off stream, or off recording, and then I got a good run in. Oops. Here we are. Yeah, 28.8 seconds. A very good run in, I think. And I think maybe if I tried a little bit harder, I might be able to beat this 27 run and squeak into the top 250. Maybe. It was pretty close. Like, I was doing pretty well. But I learned something after those 3 hours that made me need to ask whether or not I could talk about it, and it turned I got the thumbs up, because there's something in the game right now that lets you not skip portions, but yeah, basically skip portions of some adventures, because apparently it kind of works in adventures, and that's how some people are getting much higher times than the normal times on these things. So, but first, I'm gonna before I get into that, I'm going to show you the little tricks and stuff for this adventure and how to do it properly. This is basically how to do this adventure. So let's begin. So you turn into a spark. This ability right here, go with the flow, you never really use it. In the end, it's not that important. But this power surge, when you power surge through these little sparks, it gets you to a predetermined location and gets you over gaps that you would normally be able to get through. Now, like I said earlier also, when you pass these checkpoints, it resets all your skills. So it's probably a good idea to use your skills before passing the check marks, if it makes you go faster. So once you land from this thing, probably the best thing to do, what I usually do, is teleport right in front of it and then reset as you go through. And so then you'll teleport up here and then run through. Now here, you don't have any skills left, so what I just do is I run across like that. And then it's a long run over here. Well, you run up here so you can have a vision of over here, and I like to teleport sort of against this wall. Well, oop, I messed up. But I like to teleport like over here, and then I run here. Now, interestingly enough, these little symbols on the floor reset your abilities. But, as I read on the wiki actually, if you like press it multiple times, and if you do it like quickly as you go through and you press it multiple times, it gives you extra uses of these. They go on a cooldown, like a 5-second cooldown and a 5-second cooldown after you use them, so it's not like infinite uses of these things, but it lets you use them multiple times if you like mess up something in the future. So then yeah, you run through here, and then you teleport again, and then you're here. And now here, I usually teleport like as far as I can. Oops. I took too long. Okay, let's reset, and I'll try to get there faster and continue from here. But you could activate here a couple of times and then run through this. And then here, well, you should teleport, obviously, and then you can run through. But over here, you should teleport on top of this thing because there's, you know, the special stuff over here. So you could, if you want to, use this, but you could just run to this and it'll pop you to the end of the thing. So that took a long time because I was explaining, but that's basically the run through you do without any extra tricks in the game. Also, I believe. By the way, I'm gonna be showing my fastest run through. You know, it's 30 seconds, so I'm gonna be showing my fastest run through so far, the 28 seconds. In the background here, just to show you exactly how I do it. What I sometimes do also is that thing where you reset, and before you reset, you go down. There's a speed boost mushroom here, so you could get the speed boost mushroom reset and start the game. I think you go a little bit faster with the speed boost mushroom when you do it. All that said, this would be a fast video, but I should get into the, I haven't done it yet. As you can see, my score is still 28.8 seconds, so we'll see if this works. But all that said, I believe there is a trick that you could use in a lot of adventures, including this one, the Sanctum Scramble, the what's it called, the Fungus Among Us. So I might go back and redo those and leave them my new scores at the end of this video with their runs like all stacked after another, because yeah, I think you can get a pretty fast time now. So what I gotta do is find out here. Okay, so this is what it is. The thing is, your Jadebot personal waypoint you could place anywhere you want in the world, right? Well, it turns out that you could use your Jadebot waypoint in a lot of adventures without breaking the adventures. So you should put your Jadebot. I'm gonna turn on the yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on the adventure, and I'm gonna find the best possible place to put the Jadebot personal waypoint, because you could skip sections that are kind of hard to do. Let's play. Let's find out what the best part is. So it's not here. This is too close to the first checkpoint. The next checkpoint's pretty far away, but to get to it's not too hard. You just do this and you run through. I think it's about 8 seconds to get to this checkpoint. This checkpoint also not too bad. You could just do that. Oh, actually, is this might be the longest checkpoint here, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's possible that's the longest checkpoint. Although maybe this is the most difficult checkpoint, though. I think that's the hardest one. Yeah, okay, so we're going to do that one. We're going to reset and go to the end of that one and place a waypoint so I remember where the checkpoint is. Okay, so I think this was the hardest one. So I'm going to stop here and place a waypoint here. Close. Now the issue is with the waypoint, with the personal waypoint, it's got like a 600-second cooldown, which is a 10-minute cooldown. So you have to, when you want to use this, you have to make sure it's the run, you know? Because if you use this and you fail, you have to wait 10 minutes for the waypoint to come off cooldown again. And there, it's on the minimap there. So let's actually zoom out on the minimap a little bit so that we could always teleport to it if we need to. You know what I mean? Okay. I guess you just double click it. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna do a run through and see what my time could be if I do it properly. I'll probably fail, frankly, but let's give it a shot.
I'm on it. Consider it done.
And then we teleport. And I messed up. Oh no! 10 minutes down the drain! So there is downsides to using the Jade Waypoint, but so that's the idea. That's the idea. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna do attempts off camera with the Jade Waypoint in mind, see how low I could get this. The last thing you'll see here is my final run, hopefully going, you know, I think I could probably knock off 8 seconds from this because of the Jade Waypoint. So I think I could get a 20-second score with this. And then after that, I'm going to go do the other ones and try to optimize with the Jade Waypoint. Some of the other ones, like I think I'm going to do the Sanctum Scramble, and I think I'm going to do the Fungus Among Us, and maybe something else, I'm not sure. Anything that I got like over rank 250 with. And I'm going to try to get under 250 with those guys. And yeah, so that's it. That is Leyline Run done. I'm moving on to the rest of the ones in Tangled Depths. So yeah, on my straight up playthrough, top 500, I had nearly top 300. Very, very close to top 250. But we've also learned about the Jade Waypoint. And you know what? At this point of the game, with all the different ways that you're already able to screw with adventures, with like the prototype type position rewinder, the being able to like get super speed and quickness at the beginning of every adventure if you have certain builds and stuff, just having the plus 25% movement speed from an enhancement. All of these are things that change adventures and have forever. People have been using Mesmer Pearls forever. It's just an added thing to it now. So how do I feel about it? I don't know. I feel like there's something to be said about doing adventures the way they were intended to be done. And so for all these adventures, I'm going to try to do at least one run fast as possible the way they're intended to be done from now on. And then, you know, there's also to be something to be said pushing each adventure to its limit and trying to get in the top 250, which is also something I'm going to try to do. So now that I have this in my toolbox, we're going to go back on a few of the adventures and see if we can do a little bit better. That might be at the end of this video. And we're going to move on. So it is what it is. And here we go. Wish me luck, everybody. Goodbye. Okay, one last thing before I show my final tallies. Oh look, I failed recently, and my Jadebot personal waypoint is on a 533 second cooldown. Well, it turns out there's a trick for that as well. Adrenal mushrooms reset your cooldowns. that includes all cooldowns apparently, including your Jade waypoint. So there's one right back there, and look, it's back up. I could go do it again. Yeah, I hope that helps. Try to find an adrenal mushroom next to all of your things, and you'll be good. You'll be good to go. That's it. Okay, so here's my final runs for everything. Okay, goodbye.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
must collect weapon, so I can build a bomb.